Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this episode I'm going to do a little bit of a pre-prep of the packing for the big charity adventure. So let's get into this. Cue the intro. Now, of course, before you start anything, any kind of adventure, and you're sort of pre-packing and planning and making sure everything works, you should always make sure that you're well hydrated. Oh, and of course, in a helmet head mug that makes everything taste 1,000,000 times better, not proven or guaranteed. That coffee just tastes like it's just literally come straight fresh out of the bean. Oh, not self-promoting at all in any way. Available in the shop with the hoodie and the charity trip t-shirt and the helmet head merchandise is all there for you just to go and click a button and things taste good. Right, okay, so looking at storage for this bike, now I've got obviously quite a bit of kit, because obviously I've got to take all of my camera stuff, I need to take my laptop for editing and being able to transfer files. Now, this isn't a massive top box, so I'll give you an example in a bit where just how much space the drone's going to take up, but this is basically going to be for my able to grab camera kit, and that's all the top box is going to be used for. Then obviously I've got two side panniers. One's going to be used for obviously putting in sort of clothes and towels and, you know, stuff like that, all the stuff that I need to be able to get changed. And then of course the other side is more to do with sort of like carrying what I need for food, etc, etc. Now I'm going to be eating out most nights, but we're going to be taking things like breakfast, and that's going to be the kind of the everything else goes in there. Potentially my laptop's going to have to go in there as well, because I don't think that's going to fit in the top box. So all that kind of stuff like laptops and charging leads and all that is going to go in here. What kind of leaves me no room to put my tent, except from this beautiful back part here of the seat. So I'm going to see and have a play and see if I can put everything I need into a big dry bag and strap it on, and hopefully it won't cause too many issues, because the way the mirrors are on these pans is that it kind of goes over your panniers at the back. So if you block off this area, I'm going to block a lot of the sort of viewage. So I'm going to have a bit of a play, see how this works out, but that's kind of my initial idea. So I want to have like a pre-pack kind of go, at least for the main bag and stuff, to make sure I've got loads of extra storage, because I've got a lot to take for 6 days. So the back box, like I've said, is kind of where I want to be able to just to grab out the camera equipment and be able to get to everything quite easily. So as an idea for storage, we can take that bag out. That's pretty much around half taken up by that. So obviously in here I can put my action camera, my Insta360, I can put this camera in there, my go-to. I've got a lot of kit, but that should all fit in there nicely. So that is literally going to be all that that's going to be used for. Once it's all in, it'll be nice and full, but at least I've got somewhere I can just jump off the bike, grab a camera and be able to get the stuff that I need. Now this is all the stuff I want to put in a dry bag: sleeping bag, tent, pillow, chair, mattress. That wants to all go in there, and potentially a few more little bits as well in the dry bag, but I'm just going to try and put this in. Now ideally I would have put most of this into just one of the panniers, but the tent's too big and that bag is just not going to fit. So let's fingers crossed we can get this in a dry bag and it'll be nice and secure on the back of the bike. Right, here we go. Let's see how this is going to pan out. So I reckon I'd put my biggest thing in first. Hang on, let's just move all this stuff around. That there. Yeah, biggest thing first, the tent. Let's whack the tent in here. And that should be, looking at the back of this, wrapped up. Should be hopefully not too bad. Alright, tent in, long ways in, and we can ram some stuff down the sides of it as well. Right, let's grab these bits here in. Lovely, look, that fits alright actually. That bit in there, and then that bit there. Okay, now we've got to do is roll this bag up. Let's push the air out of it first. Just roll this bag up like this. And what this does here is that I believe that this doesn't go like that. This then goes like this. Yeah. So let's pop this through here. Yeah. And that through here. That looks alright. Let's see what it's like on the bike. That's alright, that is. I just realised after all that I left out the chair, but we know it's going to fit in there, right, because it's loads and loads of room. And to be fair, these straps just here, right, these straps just here, that is okay, not the most secure in the world, but a bit more tighter, and it would be. Now, I have used this before. I'm a bit rusty at putting this on. I think the last time I used this was on the last charity trip, and then before that I took a Bonneville round France. But one thing I've learned with experience of using this is that I will be using also like a netted version of a hockey strap sort of system on top of that to make sure it's more secure. If it feels a little bit wobbly, what I will use some sort of tank straps on top of it as well, just to make sure it's secure, so it won't go anywhere whatsoever. But to be fair, there's loads more room left in that. I'm going to have that pannier, like I said, is going to be able to be full of sort of all of my clothes and stuff like that. And talking about clothes, the psychic, I kid you not, has turned around and said to me, oh, he's been told about a great idea, and what to do is to take old underwear. So he's bought a whole new set to take with him, but he's decided he's going to take old underwear with him, and every single time he sort of camps for the night, he's going to bin a pair of underwear and potentially a t-shirt as well. And I'm just like, I don't think I own underwear that I'd find comfortable that I haven't already binned with holes in anyway, but I just think it's bizarre. So he's going to carry less dirty washing around. But we're away for 6 days, we're not going around the world, but that's what he's planning. Personally, I'm going to be taking underwear without holes in, and you know, and just take them home and wash them. But yeah, that would be full of t-shirts, helmet head t-shirts. We've got all different colours, so it'll be full of a selection of them, and obviously underwear without holes in, and socks, etc, etc, etc. And we'll have one part will be for new, and have another bag in there for dirty, because again, I don't get why the sidekick can't take stuff home and wash it, but there you go. And then obviously, like I said, the other pannier on the other side is going to have like the laptop pin and all the backup stuff that I'm going to need, plus some stuff for food and etc while we're going along. The top box, like I said, camera stuff, we're all pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite pleased. So with that 11 out of 10 pre-prep done, I'm sure that'll be safe, no problem whatsoever at all. I'm dead excited. We're so close to being able to set off, and literally it's going to be a fill the tank up, and then we'll be able to turn up and we'll be able to head off from that location that we're going to be going at. As you can tell, I am looking more and more homeless every single day, because what I've turned around and said is, for anybody that donates £100 or more, I'll be dyeing my beard Barbie pink, stunning bright pink, midway through the charity trip, and every person that donates £100 or more will get a shout out. I appreciate every single donation. If you've literally got a quid, I know times are really, really, really hard at the minute, but that total's going up, and as a biking community we are doing something absolutely incredible, and I just want to see the next person's name on that list, because at the end of this you'll see the people that are donating, and it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And are you going to be that next person to make me do a truffle shuffle and smile? Please be it, because I want to see that total go up and go up and go up. This trip is so close now. Anyway, thank you for watching. I can't wait to start this. See you in the next Helmet Head adventure. Bye bye for now.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost. Let's have a toast for those lost old highs.